Feel to get back on the water?
Good, I was very happy with that.
Even though you didn't catch one?
Yeah, I didn't get one, but maybe next time.
You didn't catch a fish?
I tried.
You tried. Well, that's better than I think. You very much. All right.
This gives them the feeling of self-worth, gives them confidence.
You should see the smile on their faces. They just enjoy it very so much because they never had rides on boats in their lives. And you should see some of them just have tears with joy.
The joy of fishing or just taking a river or lake cruise along the shores of Buffalo evoke much pleasure and fond memories. But until recently, the thrill of being upon the water was not being experienced by the physically and mentally handicapped as well as the disadvantaged. However, that has all changed now, thanks to an organization called the Excalibur Leisure Skills Center and its specially rigged cruiser where pleasures abound for the handicapped, free of charge. Jim Catalano and Angie Licata are co-founders of the organization and volunteer their services during the summer months, 8 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. Jim, who taught emotionally disturbed children at Frontier Central, retired to devote full time to his project.
While I was teaching, I saw there was a need for this type of activity, and secondly, the kids seemed to respond to taking them out going fishing, being out in the outdoors.
And Angie, a retired press photographer, tells why he spends most of his waking hours for the cause.
I love kids, and I have a boy that's been very ill, and I love to do things for people. That brings a lot of happiness to my face.
Why just for the disadvantaged and disabled, the physically and mentally handicapped?
Because that's the greatest need. A lot of people who are in that category simply don't get the opportunity to get out on boats. Their physical limitations, plus a lot of times people just aren't equipped to handle them. I
called the West Seneca Development Center, the psychiatric wards at Forest Avenue, and all the manors that hold the handicap, and we ask them to please use our system.
Now, what age groups do you have there? Do you have young and old?
We have the youngest from 3 and 4 years old up to 96 years old. We had a man here that was 96 and he just loved it.
Today's trip was just what the doctor ordered for these passengers who had never been on a boat, much less fishing.
Past the end of this wall, past the north gap, and you've got the little short wall at the end of the other side of the north gap.
All right, now that'll do it.
Yep.
I just want to make sure we're still down.
You're locked.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Uh-oh, a fish. Oh, a fish.
You know the face. Joe, you looking for him?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Just hold on to it, 2 hands.
Playing around.
Okay, and I'll help you here.
Lots of patience involved in this. I can do it. You try.
And the boat came from where? From home?
Well, from this Bob Myers. He's a paraplegic from West Seneca. And he said he had a boat at Rich Marina. And so we went there to look at it, and it was all full of holes. But after 4.5 years, we fixed it so we could use it.
Well, it was named after whom?
After Pat R. Lucci. He happens to be an admiral in the Navy. And he helped us out with the insurance, which was very hard to get.
And it took us 15,000 hours of volunteer labor to straighten it out, and about as much money in volunteers and materials.
How many volunteers were involved?
Over the past 4.5 years, I'd say we've had hundreds.
And what kind of modifications? Now, we were aboard and we took a cruise with some of the people, and it was equipped a little bit differently from most cruisers.
Every modification imaginable. We had to gut the boat entirely, raise the cabin sole, widen the companionway, install wheelchair lifts, special seating so wheelchairs and non-wheelchairs could be involved, freshwater system, and on, braille for the blind. It lets blind people know what's on the boat and where it is if they can read the braille map.
Say a person has a hand that's crippled up or any type of deformity like that we can do. is open this battock bracket up, place it on their hand. Now what we do is tighten these clamps down here. Now, but just by hitting this red button, it will electronically reel in the fish that's on the end. It gives a lot of people an opportunity to reel in a fish that otherwise could never hold on to a rod and be able to work a reel. Just by placing it on their hand and hitting a little red button. I mean, whether it be with their chin or anything like that, it'll just electronically reel a fish in for them.
How did you like it?
I love it.
You love
Blue sky, sunshine.
You want to come again?
Yeah,
Even though you didn't catch a fish, it's still a lot of
I
fun.
missed one.
Almost, huh?
Almost.
Next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Ever been on a boat like this before? First time? How did you like it? Did you have a good time? Yeah? Would you like to come back again?
Yes,
What did you like about it the best?
I liked everything about it.
Oh, fine. Well, that's wonderful. We hope to see you on here again. Thank you.
Welcome.
What do you feel is your biggest problem to date?
Biggest problem is finances. That it just takes a lot of money, and our boat is outdated, it's old, it's high in maintenance, and that's really what's breaking our back right now.
And gasoline, it isn't too cheap.
No, we have got a grant from Assemblyman Boardman and Assemblyman White, and that covers operational expenses, minimal operational expenses.
We really need a new boat. We need a new cruiser. And we need a wider boat so we can put more people in there. And we really need a boat. If anybody out there is listening, please help us with a new boat.
You want to come again? Oh, you want to come again? Did you enjoy it? You want to come again?
I love it.